Creepy lady.
Creepy lady.
Hey.
All right.
There it is.
Welcome back. We find ourselves in the home of Nimsy Huddle in the town of Lonelywood. You guys have just gotten back from a rather tumultuous trip up to a cabin, sent up there, or asked to go up there and check on a compatriot of Copper in Bryn Shander from the House of the Morning Lord. You guys went up there, you guys explored it, and found the remains of Macratus, Copper's friend that he had asked you guys to check on. In exploring his body, you guys picked up the device that Macratus was working on, with a residual magical energy that was still in there, trying to put it into a bag of holding before the device ended up essentially vaporizing 3 of your party members. You guys figured out that the way to... You guys figured out a way to basically make the device work as a device to control the weather in the local area, with the help of your dead, passed away party members from the ethereal plane. As you guys accepted the fact that your party was down to 4 members, you guys started to make your way out of the cabin before being visited by what you think is the god of the House of the Morning Lord. He basically had a small conversation with Eno, and resurrected your fallen party members. You guys, in addition to that, you guys also had Tehran sacrifice his life to bring back Alice while you guys were in the still in the cabin.
Like you do.
Like you do. With the resurrection completed, you guys started to make your way back towards town when you saw Nicola running towards you guys on the back of his Axbeak, where you guys found that he was being chased by what happened to be some what looked like dead townspeople, but with a large shining beam of light coming from where their face would normally be. You guys took some pretty big wallops, but managed to defeat the creatures, and but not before hearing them say something about Ariel sends her regards. And that's, you guys made your way back to Lonelywood, and you guys are in the house of Nimsy Huddle, recanting the story to Nicola, and that's where we pick up.
I'll be sitting quietly.
What time of day is it?
It is evening time.
Okay, so it's not like late. It's just kind of like 7, 8 o'clock kind of thing.
Correct.
Who's telling the story to Nicola?
I can tell the story, Nicola.
There you go.
I'm a storyteller.
Do we need to split this? Is half the dead people tell a story and half the live people tell the story?
I mean, the dead people were there, and we were aware of and saw everything. Like
That's true.
we could hear and see the material plane, but they couldn't hear and see us unless we thought we tried really, really hard with our ashes. Right?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think I was dead long enough to really experience anything like that.
You sort of just like
Take a drink
swung
and play,
around
right?
360.
get over it.
So what the hell happened when I was gone?
A lot of really messed up shit. But we can now control the weather, sort of. 1 degree.
Eh.
I think it's,
Like Ito finally speaks up, goes, kinda.
I think,
Don't-
is it the
don't say
longer
that
you
too loud, though.
concentrate on it, the more it affects it or something?
Why kinda?
I'm still kind of learning how this thing works. Like, there's no real instructions saying how it works.
Do you feel comfortable handing it off to someone who, I don't know, deals with artifacts more? Maybe they could have.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, yeah. I'll hand it over to Monty and go.
I can take a look at it.
Yeah. Hopefully, it doesn't blow up on you again.
Well, yeah, been there, done that. What's the chances it'll happen again? Huh? Right?
It happened once.
I
That's
back
already
away.
more than enough.
Roll me a d20.
Oh, yeah.
You went
I
from
really think it's at
apologetic
least a
to
D100.
flippant very quickly.
No, I mean, just seriously, do you want me to look at it?
I go for it.
I mean, it's kind of your thing.
I don't know how to work this. I just kind of
All right.
did it. I didn't know what I was doing.
I can spend some time exploring
What?
it.
While we do that, should we talk about it?
Do you know
Yes,
anything
please.
about it?
Kinda.
I mean, I don't know. I get marks all the time. I got this brand from a tomb of a mummy. So I'm not overly like upset about this thing.
Well, I'd like to know what it means.
So from what I understand,
I'm
this is a
grateful to
mark.
be alive. So
This is
But
a
go ahead.
mark of respect and slightly a boon from the Morning Lord himself.
Hmm.
The problem is that it's on my wrist.
Yeah, that's bad for you, huh?
The easiest way I can describe it is like if somebody was controlling your mind for you.
Nope, that didn't help.
Yeah, why do you say that?
My people believe that by marking yourself, you're taking away your will in fate.
Do you believe that?
Yes,
Do you feel different?
I do.
It's just fate.
But I'm not in control of my own life now. I am now indebted to something else.
this would definitely represent an existential crisis for your core of beliefs. So you're probably going to need a moment to process.
Oh, you
Yeah.
roll me a religion check.
Ooh,
Cody.
Cody.
Alt
Oh,
tab.
okay.
Ugh.
I'm good at religion, aren't I?
The religious guy.
Virtual tabletop not found. Why not working?
didn't they make a change to Roll20?
It got updated.
They added
because I'm
dice or
not in the
something, right?
goddamn game. Hold on one second.
Oh, that would be, yeah, that would be one.
Can I make a religion check too, please?
No.
Sure.
I spent 40 years as a paladin.
No.
He's got a point.
That's like quasi-religion, though.
Oh yeah, quasi. There you go.
Yeah,
Mine
being a
better.
zealot.
Uh,
How do I enable
Let's see.
dice roll again?
Kohi, you would know. With your kind of study of different religions and whatnot, over your time. And Tehran, you've heard of such things, but it's a lot more like it's kind of a little bit more fuzzy for you. But you would know that there have been stories in the past of gods coming down and visiting the material plane, and that leaving a mark on a creature isn't necessarily a something of indebtitude, but rather, and there it can be either a mark of indebt or a mark of gratitude.
It's more like
So-
a kiss on the cheek and not like a loan.
Yes.
Oh, I know, but
So
Eno is more dealing with the fact that by the beliefs of the culture that he's a part of, he is now not in control of himself.
and so what
Cody's trying to
Cody's trying to
soothsay
tell
you.
you is soothe your reaction and to let you know that it's not necessarily a mark of indebtedness.
All right.
So
Your path and her path have just crossed. She's giving you her blessing.
Isn't he a dude?
Donuts,
Whatever.
I thought it
Ginger.
was a girl. I thought it
He's a
was-
lord.
Morning
It's a
Lord,
god.
isn't
It?
It's a
Them?
god.
Yeah, that's
They
It's
them?
Lathander.
I don't
them.
know.
it? Yeah.
I'll take them this.
Lathander goes as they.
Yeah.
There you
There-
go.
it's a they. There you go.
Uses the Z
They-
pronouns.
That being said, I think you have something to share, don't you, Quixotic?
Not voluntarily, but probably should be done, yes. There are a few in this group that are aware. Actually, this has been a thing for much longer than you've been with this party. As a matter of fact, it's been a thing as long as I've known Nicola and longer than I've known Tehran, who are the only two, I believe, at this point who are not aware. As long as we're going to be staying here for the evening. Stands up for a moment. This is like an upper attic area, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there
Yeah,
a
we got
close-
table service.
Is it like a loft or is there like a closing door kind of thing?
It's kind of like a closed attic upper space.
Okay. So it's not something there'd be a locker or a like a portal that could be barred or anything like that.
No, not barred or anything.
Okay. But is there like I'm asking if there's a door. Is there a door I can close?
There's a door that you can close. Yes.
Okay.
There's no lock on the door, but yeah.
Is it like a thing that opens up or like a swinging door?
it's like a
It's
normal
like a portal
hinge
that
door.
opens up, right? Yeah. Okay. I walk over and lean against the door and shift and say, "This is me." And then the accent drops. This is me for as long as I've been me. This is why the guard was acting weird in Caradenoval. This is the person that you've been adventuring with since we left whatever the town was just south of Neverwinter. It doesn't come to me in my brain.
Something keep.
Yeah. This
It may
is
sound weird coming from me, but I mean, it's like revealing to us that you color your hair. Like, who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, that's what I was hoping, but there are people in this town and all across this place that would murder me on sight.
Well, yes, this house. I mean, in this room specifically. Like,
I'm
I
just
mean-
saying
Just remember, you're among friends here.
that is pleasant to hear coming from someone who's new to the group. Like I said, there are things that people that would murder me on sight. So,
We wouldn't let
This is-
that happen.
well, I appreciate that. I told Alice months ago, months ago, not years, months ago that honestly, my biggest fear would be just dying and being thrown in a ditch because this is what I look like when I die, as you saw when the Morning Lord decided to bring me back.
yeah, not a lot of compassion for your, I guess.
Bodily autonomy, like tattooing somebody where it's against their religion,
Yeah,
or
Morning
bringing
Lord
someone
doesn't
back in
seem
the
like-
skin that they don't prefer in.
yeah. Some consideration would have been nice, I guess.
I would have appreciated it, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna say, if this isn't gone when Oriel's gone, we're gonna have a talk.
Yeah.
Quixotic, what are your pronouns?
What is what?
What are your pronouns?
What are my pronouns? I am whatever the skin that I'm inhabiting is. I'm very fluid that way.
Presenting this way.
So
This is
Q,
a-
who is an homage to a mentor of mine, is he, him. Were I to have, as we discussed, shifted into you in Neverwinter, I obviously would have been a she, her,
Hmm.
as you are. And it is the skin I inhabit at the time I inhabit it. Right now, I don't even know if I don't think I have that doppelgangers actually have a gender. So,
You're they as well.
right. So they, them, I guess. And then he, him, and she, her. It is what it is.
How do you make more doppelganger?
They shift into somebody that looks like a he or a her and enjoy
Like
themselves.
earthworms.
I don't like the idea of being able to shift into being able to be pregnant or not. That's a strange thought.
Oh no, I
I
meant
don't like
that-
you being half dead all the time.
Fair play.
Yeah,
Which is an interesting thought.
I don't. Yeah, I assume if. Oh man,
I don't mean
you
to.
know what? I haven't met.
pry
I
so
haven't met
deeply
enough.
into
You just found
biology.
out and you're asking him
Yeah,
how
I
he
haven't met enough
reproduces. That's a little
procreating
forward.
doppelgangers to answer that question, and I didn't grow up around a lot of us.
Is-
So
Is very
All the questions in the
understanding I
world.
am.
You're like,
I
how
still
do you
have
do
questions. Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's. It is what
no
it is.
no pressure. Idle curiosity. It wasn't it's not prohibitive to you being part of the group, knowing how
I
you
think
reproduce.
Tehran was making a pass at they them.
Hey, Kohi, is it true that turtles breathe out of their butts?
Only a
Just
very
kinda-
specific one discovered
Just-
by Steve Irwin.
Just some of us do.
Yeah.
Party
so,
trick.
Only
It's a
Sir
party-
Reed.
It's a party trick.
So yeah, he points at himself and he says, "This is why I wanted that armor, and this is why that one guard was acting incredibly bizarre in the keep, because
Well,
he wasn't, I was."
Well, it's good to
Sure
know
thing.
because now you can kind of sneak in anywhere, can't you?
I'm very out of practice, but I suspect that in the coming time, I might get better. So yes.
I'm not trying to as you are genderless, I don't mean to refer to you like an item, but I feel as though now that we know your capabilities, you can be better utilized. When you're not
Like I
always
said,
trying to hide from us, you can get more work done maybe.
The form of quixotic is very natural to me, to the point where it is straining to shift often.
Okay.
It's something where I would have to kind of rework the muscles, if it were, as it were.
Okay.
So
That's
it's not something I can, hop through.
That's
Almost
actually
like you have a
good to
limit
know,
per
'cause-
long rest or something.
It's exhausting, you would say, to shift often.
Imagine like
can
holding,
imagine it is.
starting to pee and then holding your pee. How difficult that is. I assume that'd be like that, but your whole body.
You got to practice.
You have to practice.
You
I haven't
can do
peed.
it.
I
It's
haven't
just-
peed in about 40 years, so I'm not even sure anymore.
See, you got to practice. You
I-
might
I
forget.
ass-
It could be dust. You never know.
I
He
assume
doesn't
it's
pee.
been like
He snows. He sleets.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I assume it's
just a
been like
slurry.
you've gotten so used to being in that form that it's like using every muscle in your body at once, kind of change everything, right?
I am so used to that form that I can sleep in it, which is, it is a relaxed state for me.
Okay. Then we will refrain from asking you to do anything too strenuous, hopefully.
I appreciate that.
Maybe we can get you a ring of disguised self.
This is I mean, I know enough about magic. This is closer to polymorph than it is an illusion, so it's harder to remove, which is nice.
Anyway, And then do we need to have a talk about suicide, Turon?
Is there something you want to talk about it?
You committed suicide.
I sure did.
He got better.
I got that.
God, that
Twice.
turned me into a knee.
Twice now. Oh my god.
You have to understand. I thought everybody was gone.
Uh-huh.
I had given up hope that we were going to be able to get you guys back. And then you traded your life for Alice's. Not saying that it's not the smartest decision, but then we're still the same amount of people down in this group.
Yeah, we've had this conversation a long time ago, or at least I've made my feelings known a long time ago. Maybe I haven't said it since you've been here. I only care about her. So the choice of giving my life for hers is an easy one, one I make again in a heartbeat, whether she protests or gives a shit at all. It's interesting that my first beat wasn't to kill one of you.
I was surprised by that too.
So you're welcome.
I will say you were kind of up against a rock in a hard place, technically.
Which one
Asked
are
for
you?
a solution and I was given it, and it made sense. The only question now is, how pissed off is Merkel that he asked for a thing and I gave it to him and someone picked his pocket and gave it back?
Nah, that sounds like a big
I
problem.
doubt he's happy.
Well, I'm
Hang
still
on.
here, so maybe mom and dad are fighting and I'm less of a concern.
Hopefully
So.
they're distracted and we can sneak desserts or something.
Your
Yes.
quota doubled.
So if you want to talk about suicide, there was no emotion in it. It was transactional.
Cold hard math.
So
All right.
If I
Then
had
I'm
had
done.
the option, I'd have
I'm-
done it for
We are a
Quickside, so I get
dysfunctional
it.
group. Just a little bit.
Just a lot.
Yeah. Then I'm done. I've said my piece. I am completely mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausted.
All right.
it was a fuck of a day.
I'll shift back and I look drained. I look tired.
Oh yeah.
Knock off one level
I keep
of
forgetting that
exhaustion.
I
I'm
keep forgetting I have
if I
like
can remember
3
where
hit
it is.
points.
Oh, conditions. There it is.
So I don't know. Maybe you can just ask to get rid of it. I mean, it was a gift. You can politely refuse gifts, and that could be the difference that you need to fix what you have going on, and it could be a way for me to avoid confrontation in my future.
Yeah.
I
You know how to
just-
get in touch with a god? Because I don't.
I think you put your hands together and ask, right?
You
Oh,
Yep.
there's a church over there too, of the Morning Lord.
You think they would actually pay attention to me,
well,
somebody who doesn't give a
they
crap?
paid attention enough to bestow upon you a boon. Maybe they're at least listening. And if it
You're,
fucks up your life so much to have it, maybe they'd gladly take it back because they didn't mean to cause you strife. Like I'm gonna ask very soon to just not have this because I'd rather not invite the conflict into my life.
I think
I
I'm
I don't
ready
care
to
what
go
it is,
God.
what it does, or what benefit it bestows upon me.
I'm
It's not worth it.
yeah, I'll do it later. Complete honesty, today has just been the worst. The worst. No,
It's the worst. I think I'm ready to kill God, that's for sure.
yeah, which one?
The one that's causing winter.
God or dwarves? The bad kind of dwarves.
What?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too, but you know.
All right,
We
where
gotta-
are we
we
going
gotta-
after this?
We gotta go to Bryn Shindir to get the sled dogs to go down to see the meteor, to go down to see the keep that's got all the metal that can make the bell, to summon the whale, to go find Ariel.
Seems like we've got a pretty carved out path. Let me wrap around back to the kill a god part.
Yeah. Do we know how to do that? Slash, I gotta find a weapon that can actually poke something supernatural.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge. She takes corporeal form being on this plane, so you can kill anything that takes form here. So there's something there.
Yeah, problem is killing the snow dudes, so I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well, we'll see. But when we do meet Ariel, I would really like to do my best to ask her a few questions before we fight her.
As long as she's
Not in a
talking, and not
hurry.
talking at the end of a spear or a staff.
Um,
Been 5
So-
years. I'm sure they can wait another conversation's worth of time.
yeah, I'm in no rush
Mhm.
to put a sword to her throat the minute we open a door. So
But going back to the conversation of how do we kill God?
How do we
we try
kill the
really
god?
hard. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Do we know anybody who would know?
Oh, the person who was going to give us sled dogs, right? They seemed vested, like the library.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Keelan, would I have any
Tony.
idea about how vulnerable Ariel would be if she decides to occupy the material plane?
Anybody who is proficient in Arcana can make me an Arcana check.
Not me.
Ooh. I can do it if anybody else doesn't want to.
Could
Arcana
I
is
provide
my-
information about Ariel to Monty to maybe improve his chances of coming up with something?
Yeah, Monty, why don't you, as you guys talk, why don't you make a Arcana check with that advantage?
Mhm.
See, I can ask for help by saying how.
That'll do it.
So with a 27,
Fuck yeah.
between the two of you guys talking, you guys would know that Ariel, it takes a lot of magic to take a lot of magic, a lot of power to create an area of endless night, causing winter over an entire region. I mean, you guys would know that the control weather spell is the power that spell has pales in comparison to whatever magic Ariel is casting over all of Icewind Dale here.
He's maintaining an 8th level spell over an exponentially larger area constantly.
Correct. And so to do something like that would take a lot of power, a lot of resources, likely verging on the limits as to what she could probably do. That being said, she is still a god. But you think that with the form that she's in here on the material plane, the magic that she's casting over the entire area, that it is more that she's likely more vulnerable here now than she would be if you were trying to fight her on her if you were to go and try and find her someplace else.
Yeah.
There's also her book, right? Separating her from her book will weaken her. Codicil of White.
With the knowledge that you guys have kind of found about the Codicil of the White, you aren't sure so much if it is a source of her power or just a
Conduit to her
It's a religious relic.
correct
for the Church of Ariel. So it's more of a relic for the church. Yeah, those I'm looking at the notes now. I now that I've found them. So
We protected it for a time in Luskan. It's not some. I never used it.
powerful.
I've never read it, but it's just a religious relic.
It did have a note in here that she'd be weakened if separated from it, but maybe that wasn't correct.
So yeah, I mean, the years leading up to my death, she had been doing something similar, but just mostly in an area, not an entire region, or like this northern area is much larger than the extended winter that happened. And after she did that, she apparently left for a different plane and secluded herself for a while. And then whatever happened after that. So I assume it takes a lot out of her.
Tehran, you would know that this is not the first time, not the second time, like you said. This is Ariel. This seems to be a common cyclical
Lady
cycle.
bitch.
She has done this countless times in the past, and will likely do this
Cycle.
again in the future at some point. But you know that it takes her. You know, with the role that you guys had, you guys know that it would be a number of years before she would be able to regain the power enough to be able to do something like this again.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, checks out. So yeah,
All right.
it's a hell of a day. We'll just leave early tomorrow and let's head towards the spine. Are we heading towards? We're going back to Bryn
We gotta
Shander.
go. We gotta get the sled dogs and stuff because we're gonna be going so far off road, up in the
Right.
mountains. I think
Yeah.
that one guy offered sled dogs.
The Harpel, right?
Our pal, yeah, sure.
The line Harpel. Yeah,
Hmm?
offered to use her sled, which would be faster.
Wait, I thought her name started with. Oh yeah, was it V?
With
Sorry.
Valine.
The line Beline.
Yeah. So unless anybody wants to talk about anything, anybody else has any problems?
Good.
Good.
I'm good.
So why don't we turn in?
That fucking owl comes back though, so help me God, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Eno's out. Already passed out.
I think I will sleep for a first watch and then take second and third again.
You can do a watch.
You guys and Nimsy, as you guys get ready to turn in, you guys notify Nimsy, and Nimsy says, without doing any eavesdropping, it looked like you guys had a heck of a day. If you need somebody to stay up, I'll keep watch, but you should be safe here in Lonelywood. And offers to take watch for you guys tonight, so you guys can all have a good rest.
Mighty kind. I'll stay awake with my eyes open all the same.
I'll still take my second and third shifts.
Okay.
I will sleep. I died. I came back. I fought things. I'm sleeping.
Same.
Yep.
All right. So the night passes. You guys hear Nimsy kind of moving around downstairs a little bit, kind of doing a little bit of cleaning, washing out the window, and kind of shuffling around downstairs as you guys take your rest upstairs. For those of you taking a watch, or at least staying up, you guys notice, as rolling a perception check for anybody who stayed awake or
Did
took
we
a watch.
establish there's a window up there, or is this going to be a sound-based thing?
Nice.
This is a visual-based thing, is what I'm
Okay.
looking for.
Should I count my goggles or no?
No.
Okay. 14.
Tehran, it's a long day. It's a long and strenuous day. And as much as you don't need sleep, the rest that you were looking for finally comes to you. And while you're not sleeping, you're not paying attention to what's going on around you.
It happens.
Zodic, you notice, and kind of during your rest, the mark left by Lathander dimly glows on everybody, kind of pulsing every once in a while, and kind of glowing from everybody a little bit. And that's what you notice.
Does it give off heat, or is it just
As
like,
you
is it
look
a
down,
light
as
source?
you start to notice it on other people, you notice it happening on you, and it's not really a light source that would of any major sort of light, but just kind of shimmers, emanating a little bit of light. Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys all wake up in the morning, you guys all can mark off that you guys have 10 temporary hit points.
What?
Neat.
That is neat.
Thanks,
That's
Nathaniel.
awesome.
Dun-dun.
So-
In game, I would still like to get rid of this. Metagame, fuck, I'm be mad if I get rid of this.
So, so the way this is gonna work is this is super overpowered, and so the way it's gonna work is that each morning. So this first morning, you guys all get 10 temporary hit points. Each preceding morning, I want everybody to roll a d20, 10 or higher. You get the 10 temporary hit points. 9 or below, you don't get the 10 hit points for the day.
Okay. So being over under.
Okay.
Got it.
Seems
I mean,
fair.
it's effectively giving most people in this group at least a quarter of their health.
Oh yeah, it's like a 25% bump, if not more.
So
Alex, are you okay? Okay, you're not frozen. You're just making a face.
Yeah, just working at things. Sorry.
Just
Does it show up on her?
I don't have a frame of reference. I can't see myself. That'd be creepy.
You look great, man.
Thanks, buddy.
all right, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Oh, yep. Fuck, I don't want to get rid of this thing now.
yeah, I know. Like out of
You committed
this
to
is-
that.
This
You
is bananas. But
Yeah.
in game,
No, you got to think about this from like the point of the frontline people that we are. It's like 10 temporary hit points. Fuck yeah.
for free every day. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
In game, I'm trying to figure out if it would be how I would effectively remove it, like each morning. If it's something where you have to look like you're shaving yourself and you're just like chipping away at a shield.
Well, see, for me, I was just thinking of cutting the entire arm off.
Well, yeah, I know, but I mean, like, just to get rid of the temporary.
You're a
hit
druid,
points.
they grow
Gotcha.
back, right?
I'll punch you.
What's that?
I'll punch you.
Can I punch you?
Sure.
Every morning is like Alice and Tehran just wailing each other for 10 hit points. I'm like, okay, we're good.
You gotta be real careful because if you have a strength bonus, it's different.
Yep. Miss Alice over there would actually probably cleave somebody's head off with a punch.
I'm gonna get you.
I think she just does 5 when she hits someone with an unarmed
She-
strike.
Is she a flat 19, right? Bonus
She's
right now?
I think she's proficient in unarmed strikes.
Oh,
So it's just her,
Shit.
it's her strength. No, her strength is a
It's
4.
if she's
Yeah, it's-
proficient in unarmed, then it's a D4 plus strength bonus.
I'm looking at unarmed melee.
If she's not proficient, it's 1 plus your strength
I'm just
modifier.
I'm just wondering why I'm looking at her attacks, her
Mhm.
actions down here.
Yeah,
And it's a
because we all
plus
have.
7 to hit, and her damage says 5. It just says 5.
All right.
Yeah,
She's
because
not
it's one.
proficient.
It's 1 plus your strength bonus if you're not proficient.
Oh,
So because she's not proficient, she just hits for 5 every time, which is still bonkers.
how are you not proficient punching someone as a barbarian? That feels like
I
an
don't
easy
know.
proficiency.
Because you pick
Common
up any
sense.
object and you wail on them with it.
Yeah, that's true. Like including someone else's arm.
Yeah,
Or someone
exactly.
else.
That's why I feel like they should be proficient with improvised weapons.
I hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Exactly.
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Oh my God, you hit a guy
No,
with glasses. Touche.
I hit him in the face with my fist. Are you guys done punching each other?
Yeah, we were just
good.
talking about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't actually do any of that.
We're considering it.
I was gonna yell
Oh.
down. I was gonna yell down. Roll me an attack roll.
I was gonna, as I like feel the boon from this god, I'll just kind of look at the mark and go, I'd much rather you didn't. Let that be that for now.
I'll take
So-
his.
Wait, no, stop.
I don't want it.
All right. Before we head out, why don't everybody have a berry?
Hey,
Oh,
Barry.
did you find berries?
Thank you. I love berries.
What does a
I found
good berry
berries.
do?
Gives us
Uh,
one.
it's 1 day ration.
Well, it also gives you 1 hit point though, right?
Yeah, but it's literally just it's 1 day ration, so we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. I'm
Nice.
keep in
I'll
mind that's a big
refuse
fucking
like
deal.
I'll refuse like someone in the communion line. No thanks.
Just buzz by.
I'll just have the wine. I don't want the body.
Take too deep of a drink from the wine.
No, just like full Neil deGrasse Tyson, like.
Yep. But it provides enough nourishment to last the entire day. So it's like it's trail rations.
Way too much for Tehran.
I'll take his.
You couldn't
Because
possibly.
I used my last potion last time.
He's like, I'll just have the like left leaf of the berry.
You have to remember,
real
it's-
hard smell is good enough for me.
Yeah, they only last. They're only good today.
Yeah.
It's not something that you can see it in your inventory, and it's magical. It lasts
I'm not
today.
squirreling it away. I just don't have any potions left, and one hit point.
Yeah,
Jam it
well,
into
Now I
someone's
gotta figure
face
out how
and
to-
just masticate.
Yeah, if
Rig-
you have
rig
like,
like
a
a
bunch
false
extra,
tooth.
I'll hold
Like,
on to one to just give to someone.
Okay.
Can I mush it in someone's mouth and move their jaw like rub their throat like a dog?
I
Yeah,
would assume
exactly.
you have to be able to swallow consciously on your own.
I suppose it's not a liquid. You can just pour it down your throat.
You gotta make a tincture out of it.
Like good berry juice.
Yeah. Just
Good
remember,
berries.
it's good for today. It heals 1 hit point. You are all fed.
Does it kill you if you eat it
You
tomorrow?
think you could do a medicine check with it to do a last
Just
second?
like
Yeah.
squish it.
It's not an emergency potion thing. This is just enough to kind of make sure
Yeah.
you're not dead.
Gillen was saying we could do a medicine check to use them like one though,
Just like
which I'll take.
rub it. Yes. Deal.
It's a high DC, but
You can't take it back.
I never saw what the DC was.
Again, he's like, it's got a 30 DC though. Good luck with that, motherfuckers.
My head hurts.
All right, let's roll.
You guys wake up
Yeah.
and Nimsy downstairs has laid out. I know you guys. She has a whole English breakfast laid out. Of smoked knucklehead trout.
your
She
favorite.
has strips of bacon. There is hash. There are all sorts of stuff laid out ready for you guys. She
Moose.
says, "Thank you so much for all that you've done for Lonelywood. It's all I can do to offer my place and offer you breakfast. I'm assuming you're gonna be on your way today."
Yeah, this is amazing. Thank you so much.
We are kind of okay with when it comes to food this morning. So why
Speak
don't
for
you?
yourself.
Are you still hungry?
I mean, I'll eat some bacon.
Okay.
I didn't eat the berry.
If we don't have, please give to someone who needs it.
What?
You want me to tell her to throw it away because I'm done with it?
Mm.
I'm an asshole. I'm not wasteful.
That needs to go on a shirt.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys eat any food that you would like, and she says, "If there's anything else that you need, feel free to come back to Lonelywood, where you're always welcome here."
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
How come you guys get good reception here, but bad reception everywhere else?
We get pretty good reception pretty much everywhere.
They don't
Yeah,
burn
Everywhere
them.
we've
We've
been.
been run out of town.
Yeah.
Bridgetear didn't like you guys.
Who didn't?
People in Bridgetear.
Oh, we haven't made friends with them yet.
We haven't extorted them in a very positive way yet.
We do favors for you.
We're
You do
about
favors
to.
for
We gotta
us.
reach. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the priest.
Like we're
'Cause
about to
we've-
make friends.
Yeah, because we found his buddy. So we'll breeze through. We gotta talk to the priest. And then we gotta talk to Tony to get the sled dogs from his friend, and then we can get the fuck out of here and get down and find a meteor and go to a dungeon delve. I mean, dwarven ruins. I mean,
Get to that dungeon. Let's go.
kill a bad dwarf.
1, 2, 3, go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Break.
You guys head out on your next weeks, leaving Lonelywood, heading down through Tourmaline. You guys are kind of greeted by people in Tourmaline. And actually, can I have Kohi? Can you roll me 3d20, please?
Don't
Yes.
you fuck this up.
Yes,
Don't
I
you
may.
fuck this up.
I'll fuck up whatever I want to fuck up. They're not great.
I don't know if we even know what great are.
Why?
Still have no
I
idea.
don't even know what table this is. I don't even know why it's 3D.
This table.
Because
Oh.
it's temperature, it's snowfall, and it's wind chill
It
Yep.
was what the hell?
are
Where
the
was
are the
roll
three.
history?
I just don't know if high or low is good.
Why isn't it not outputting to it? Why? 3 on 20 roll. I'll just refresh everything. Hold on one moment. I'm sorry.
No worries.
I blame kids these days.
It's
That's-
millennials, right? It's all their fault.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
I did nothing, I swear.
That's the problem. Mo.
Very similar rolls. It was a 3, a 17, and a 1.
3, a 17, and a 1. All right. It is
Snowy-ish.
below 0 today. But not so cold that you just need to roll an exhaustion check. There's a light breeze outside. A 3, a 17, and a 1, you said?
Yes, sir.
And as you head out the door, no snowfall today.
2
So,
out of 3 ain't bad.
so that is your weather report for today. As you guys head down from Lonelywood to Tourmaline, you guys are kind of greeted by everybody as you guys kind of walk through town. Kohi has no idea where he's going, so he's not leading the group today.
Nope.
I will be.
Why?
I was just checking to see if my stuff was not working. My dice rolls were not pushing to roll 20 for whatever reason.
Almost about 10 minutes.
Can you cycle your roll 20 or not the roll 20, whatever the dice thing is?
D&D Beyond, yeah. I
No, I meant
refreshed
the
both
little
of them.
add-in in Chrome.
Yeah, the Beyond 20.
Can I make my perception with advantage for making sure we're not snuck up on?
Do we still
Yeah.
have the weather device? Like,
Oh yeah.
and
I
it
have
still
it.
works?
Yep.
Wait, who has it now? Does Monty have it or does
Monty
You
was
know.
looking at it, but I was keeping it.
okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we can collaborate on that one.
Keelan, I'll be up in front watching for
Okay.
shit again.
Sounds good.
So I can raise the temperature up to cold, cut the wind speed down, and make it so it's not torrential.
You could make it snow.
I can make it snow.
That'd be
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, you
can make it worse. Shake the snow globe.
So I can like cut the wind down and make it a little bit warmer.
Could you like lower the temperature and do that whole day after tomorrow thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it lasts for 8 minutes, or no, it lasts for 8 hours, and every 1d4 times 10 minutes you can make another change. It looks like
No, it takes 1d4 times 10 minutes for it to take effect.
for the new conditions to take
Yep.
effect. So neat.
So I can make it.
Zoom.
I will
down
make it
to-
warmer and cut the wind speed.
Sounds good. Why don't you roll me a d20, please?
You got it.
Just a flat d20.
Oh,
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Mhm.
all right, let's get to Brinchendier and tell the dude about his dead friend,
And it takes 20 minutes to go into effect.
and then go get some sled dogs and get the fuck out of town.
Sounds good.
You
Let's go.
guys leave Tourmaline with the weather slightly warming around you.
I wonder if this will invite problems.
Your way
Well, I
to
mean,
Targos.
it's no longer subarctic, it's just Arctic.
Is it
Do we
tip
wanna
in our
try
hand
and-
though? Are we painting a big bullseye around us doing this?
I
No.
don't know, probably. Do we want to try and cut the corner again for Bryn Shandir, or do we want to go through Targos this time?
I can
We,
leave
d-
the
we did
path,
it last
it's fine.
time, right?
Yeah, I can cut the corner, it's fine.
Yeah, let's go straight. Let's make the most of the day.
Okay,
So I'll be in charge. Yeah.
sure.
Second.
While
was
we're
kind of-
riding, I'm gonna ask Alice, do you truly have a problem with what happened yesterday?
It's gonna probably take me a little bit of time to come to terms.
Okay. It was you alive or me alive? Why me?
I don't know. I don't like it either way.
That's fair.
And I don't like you trying to throw your life away.
Would it make you happier to ride a bear?
Yes.
Transforms into a bear?
Man.
Is he flirting with me?
He's
Fair.
not,
Did
not
ask
flirting
it right.
with you.
Yeah, bear noises. Like,
It's just wearing a red t-shirt, only goes up to his belly button.
Balance
like-
got a big ball.
He looks like
tongue
Xi
on it.
Jinping.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
understand that reference.
He looks like Winnie the Pooh.
I understood that reference.
Also, the
Damn
General
it! Now
Secretary of
this, I
China.
can't post this now.
Yeah, you're gonna get it's gonna get taken down by YouTube, so it doesn't make the Emperor of China. He's not an emperor, but you know he acts like one.
Close enough.
anyway,
He wears crop tops?
No, but his face looks like Winnie the Pooh, and he's mad about it.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's mad about it.
Winnie the Pooh is banned in China. Not a joke.
No, it kind of is a joke.
That
No,
makes
it's
a lot
not
of
a
sense
joke.
No, I'm
Yeah,
aware
he-
that it's banned. It's still fucking funny though.
He is the joke.
Now. Yeah. And
All right. Monty, can you roll me a d20, please?
I will do that.
It's as if a sitting president would think it was not funny if you can
I
compare him
don't
to
see
a
it at
Cheeto.
all.
7.
Okay.
Lucky number 11.
Lucky.
Oh, I wanna watch
number
that movie again.
11. That's been a long time since I've
In a
seen that.
minute, yeah.
Good old Josh Hartnett.
Mhm.
His angry eyebrows.
And Bruce Willis.
All right, and then Monty, can you roll me a d6, please?
Uh-oh.
Hey, something's happening 1 to 6 times, guys.
I feel like this is a big plinko board, and we're not going to land on
There you
something
go.
cool.
Right in the middle.
What did you fucking break?
What happened?
All right,
Only
that's
3
0.
times.
And is user taking the shortcut, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have
Oh no.
who is leading?
I am.
Okay. Can you roll me? Are you using your what was the survival check that you rolled before? Was that just because or?
I thought we were heading out,
Yes.
so I rolled a survival check because you said Monty, or not Monty, Kohi was not able to.
I do not know
today.
this.
But I can roll another one if you prefer. I think I just rolled that one because I heard something wrong.
And so as you guys head off the pathway, making your way towards Bryn Shander, and kind of trying to take the shortcut here, Quixotic, you notice on the horizon that there are what looks like 3 humans walking towards you. So what do you? Yeah,
It's early.
26.
And I can make out objects that are like 2 feet across or something like that.
Yeah.
Are they? How are their faces looking?
They are looking not like they are covered, not like they're emitting light.
Oh, that's good.
But they look like they are severely frostbitten.
That's not good.
And it
Should've
looks
helped them,
like they are kind of heading towards you guys.
I think we might be having a problem on the road again. Those people look like they might be a little bit closer to Tehran than they are to anybody else at this point.
Well,
Oh,
that's not good.
all right, Tehran, go make peace.
Yeah, I'll talk to my people. Sounds great.
Sing of the song.
Maybe not. Maybe you're susceptible to whatever has them.
Could I interject for just a second? We're riding beasts of burden, and they're walking.
They are walking in the snow towards you guys.
I kind of
wanna
feel
go
like
around
if you go around someone on a horse, hard as they try, they're not going to impede us. So I
Yeah,
feel
but
like
do they need help?
that's a non-issue.
Well, I mean, if as long as they're not like stupid quick, we could probably get a little closer, and then they look
Sounds good.
frostbitten. Was the description? As long as that's still accurate, then.
Okay. We will approach within eyesight to get a better look at them.
As you guys get in eyesight, these humans, they look like they're not wearing shirts. It doesn't look like the snow, like the cold, is really. It looks like it has affected them, and they have chosen to essentially ignore whatever they are, however the cold is affecting them.
Okay. It's just those three. I don't notice anything else.
Just
As we get
those
closer.
three. You don't notice anything else.
Okay.
Like anything
Yeah.
else?
So, on the one hand, we could just go around them. On the other hand, if we just leave them out here, it could just be a problem for some other random traveler who might not be so lucky.
We're out here to solve everyone's problems.
I mean, I am, but that's besides the point.
Weren't we trying to make friends in Bryn Shander? Maybe we
That is
could
also true.
solve a problem for somebody.
Search for clues
Unsolicited
game.
problems.
It's kind of what adventuring is, right?
What's that?
It's kind of what adventuring is.
Solving
Oh,
people's
you got a
problems?
problem?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
All right, let's
I
solve
heard there's
the
an
problem.
achievement if you kill these guys.
Yeah,
Let's
right.
solve the problem that's in front of us then. Let's approach.
All right.
Okay, as you guys approach,
I'll
I
pull out my
need
bow.
everyone to, in just a second, let me
Dun,
clear
dun,
out
dun, dun.
the thing.
I have 10
And
extra hit points. I'm feeling invincible.
famous last
Mhm.
words.
Yeah. And I
Don't
just
like
died and
that.
came back to life a couple times, so
Oh, the polar bear is not supposed to be there.
Wait, isn't she riding a polar bear?
No, that was it was a short term thing because
Not yet.
The fuck am I looking at? Are these like pig people from Minecraft? Did they come out of
Gold,
another
man.
portal?
They got gold.
It's man, bear, pig.
half
You
man,
monkey baby?
half bear, half pig.
Ew. I hate
Oh,
puppy monkey
what is
baby.
this? Don't like that.
As you guys get closer, they look like this.
Do not like.
Oh, I'm gonna engage that at a distance.
Very limp-wristed flail he's got there.
Yeah.
So, I need everyone to roll initiative for me.
Pick your character. I do say.
I say, boy. I say, click your character.
Yeah,
What?
look at that.
No, I'm reading West Virginia.
I like
Good
the
job.
lyrical night we're having. Really
Yes.
jiving with the bard in me. So.
Where'd my Oh, there it is. It's like, where the hell did my initiative go?
Make sure I can touch my character.
I'm super fast.
Put your character through the fence.
Okay, I'm finally back to roll initiative.
All right. Exotic. Tough roll. All right.
Eh,
I am. Okay, and
that is the absolute worst I can do, and I almost still passed people.
Right. And let's change his music. 2.
Well, your bonus is half of my roll, Rob. So
All right. You guys roll up on these frostbitten, what looks like shirtless, nomadic people coming towards you guys. Alice, you are up first.
get him, Alice. Why Terran doing that?
Are you doing it before we start combat?
They're not pushing the tar.
Sorry, it was muted, but I said as we approach, I cast Protection from Evil and Good on Alice.
Hmm.
All right.
Sorry.
I'll,
So Alice, you're up first.
Oh, are they mad? They look mad.
I don't know. Do you want to
They
go
don't
talk
look
to
good.
them?
I will.
We're here to help, aren't we?
I think you want
Yeah.
to talk with your fists.
Yeah, well, I'll have my fist ready just in case. But I'll get a little closer. Really.
I'm sorry, that's been stuck.
Ugh.
1,
It's been
2,
stuck.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You 7?
Yeah. Can I reach any of them from there?
I think you're 8.
Well,
Nope.
yes, I am 8, but I can't reach yet. Can I?
No,
One. This one.
but they're diagonal.
Just this
No.
one.
Right.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
stay here and
I like this.
ask if they need any assistance.
With your hand on your gun.
Yeah.
Do you need any assistance?
In the form of not killing us and taking our faces. Where
They look like they you hear it's there's no wind. So you hear no, there's light wind. You hear mumbling underneath their breath. But it does not look like they are they have a crazed look in their eyes.
All right, I will. I should have been doing this the whole time, but I will use my bonus action to call my magical halberd. So my Blade Master
Pink blood.
tattoo, yeah, will like the lines of ink will like split and blood runs down my arm, and then my halberd forms.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna attack Red for looking at me funny.
What'd you say, bitch?
I see you looking at my face, trying to cut it off. And wear it.
Not really.
Why are you handing me packets of lotion? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Feel like getting fucked up today, buddy?
Just
that
the
was
slashing.
it's a rhetorical question. This is happening.
So just 9.
Okay. You cut through what tattered remains of the hide armor that it had on it, cutting into its skin. It took the damage, but it does not like it affected it very much.
I will attack again
All right.
in the same manner.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Fire star protection.
What's that?
Was that us? Was that me?
Colin's having a virus.
Are you
And-
are you about to fuck something the hell up? Is that a crit right there? Or am I looking at
No,
that
she's
wrong?
not raging, so no.
But didn't I
You
still...
did 13.
It's
Oh.
still a crit though, ain't it?
It's showing crit. 10 slashing plus 3 slashing.
Okay.
2 5s and 1 and
Yep.
roll a 1 plus 2. So yeah. What did I roll?
It's a 5 plus 5 and
Oh, roll another D10. Okay.
another D10, which is 3. Minimum. So she can't roll a 1 or a 2. She re-rolls 1s and 2s. So it's showing you that it rolled a 1 and then re-rolled it for a 3.
And
Got it.
catch it.
Okay. Sounds
and
good.
if
You have 1 more movement if you want to back up.
no, I don't.
Okay. Alice, that ends your turn.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Monty.
All right. I'll move a little closer. 5, 10, 15, 20. Do they have any weapons? Are they carrying weapons? What do they got?
They look like they have a combination of flails and javelins.
Any armor on them? Any of them?
Leather?
Yeah, they have like tattered hide armor on them.
I'm gonna start. Let's start with Bane. I'm gonna Bane him.
Okay.
I will cast that for you, and you will see it. Is a charisma saving throw.
All right. As you poke your finger, and a drop of blood, you cast Bane on them. Red is gonna roll first. Blue's gonna roll second.
Oof.
And 3 is gonna roll third. Alright, they are Bane. Can you put Bane into the chat for me?
We'll put Bane into the chat. Yes.
If they're rolling a d20, they just subtract a d4 essentially.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Attack saving throws. Yeah, that'll be it for now. We'll see how this goes. And we turn.
Okay. With that, it's going to be Eno's turn.
Hold on. I'm getting the right color box. All right. There we go.
20-foot cube.
Oh no.
What did I do now?
I'm going to
13
cast
dex.
Erupting Earth inside that 20-foot cube.
And then half on a save?
Yep.
Or is it?
Okay. So Red's gonna roll first for a dex save. It takes 20 damage. Blue's gonna roll second.
20 magical bludgeoning. Is it magical bludgeoning? It must be magical.
And Blue's on his game today.
Yeah, Blue's rolling pretty good.
He is. Yeah.
Mm.
He's a later kill him.
Alright.
Let's see what his D4 comes up with.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, negative.
And Green needs to make a D4.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
So all 3 fail.
Oh.
Me too.
No.
No, 14 saves.
Blue.
Oh, because 14 doesn't have Bane. God.
Alright.
Blue's the big boss guy. He's got a little bit extra luck to him.
It's got the extra big flail.
Alright, as the earth erupts around these 3 nomads, does that end your turn?
That will end my turn, and just remember that is difficult terrain for anybody who wants to go in there.
Okay. Sounds good. With that, Nicola, you are up.
All right, I would like to cast my mage armor right now
Okay.
because
Alright.
I have not done that yet.
We have learned from our mistakes.
No, we
Fine.
don't do that.
Well,
here.
he would have learned had he done that before he set out.
And then I would like to, as a bonus action, cast Hex. You said the blue guy looks like he's bigger and beefier.
You can't cast 2 spells like that.
2 leveled spells.
Oh, you're right. That is a leveled spell. I'm used to cantrips. I'm sorry.
Cantrip. Yeah, you can do a cantrip if you have a bonus action.
I don't have a
Or a
bonus
leveled
action cantrip, so that's my turn.
Alright. Sounds good.
You learned a little bit more, but not all the way.
Did it before he got hit.
Alright. With that, it is their turn. Let's see. So we're gonna go like this. So 5, 10. All right.
I have indigestion. Leave me alone.
Did you also have Portillo's chocolate shake?
We went to
All
Bel
of our
Air.
paying customers did not
This
pay
has
for
entered
that,
your
Colin.
reach and then gone around.
Oh, does that enter my reach?
Blue did. You want to hit him?
Can I hit
In
blue?
the face.
You can hit
Yeah,
either
you'd
of
be
them,
able to
any
hit
of them.
Blue or green entered into your.
I want to hit blue, please, with my halberd.
All right. And 18 hits.
Whack.
Damn.
All right. He takes the 15 damage.
Yeah, you rolled a 10 and got +5.
Nice.
Ooh, you
nice,
also
nice.
re-rolled the 1, I think. So cool.
All
Oh, you rolled
right.
a 2. Yeah, you re-rolled a 2 and got a 10. Fuck yeah.
So the blue one. So I will start off with red. Swinging his flail around. Is gonna hit you, Alice. Or is gonna attempt to try and hit you.
Does he have disadvantage?
Do they meet the criteria of aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead?
They are fiends.
You don't have to tell us. You can just say yes. I don't want you to. If you don't want to give away the information, you can just say
Okay.
yes.
Yes.
So he has disadvantage.
Okay. So actually, first we're gonna. Hang on, I gotta roll. I gotta roll red, then blue, then green. Give me a second to roll something first. Okay, red, then blue, then green. Okay, good there. So the red one is going to swing his flail at you, Alice.
Nope.
Nope. And actually, sorry, he needs to do that at disadvantage. So we'll roll a second time.
And a -4, right? For Bane?
For
Minus
red,
D4?
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
The 14 didn't hit.
So so red does not hit. The red's gonna swing at you again, Alice. For a second time.
He big mad.
18 will probably hit, so yeah.
+5 to that.
All right. And he's going to take a final third swing at you, Alice.
Holy
shit.
fuck.
Doesn't sound like enough.
They got 3 fucking swings. There you go. 222s.
18 hits.
Yeah. So even with the D4,
Alright.
it hits.
Okay, it'll still hit. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. So hits you for 9 bludgeoning damage. And Alice, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I see.
Okay. As the metal flail, or as this flail slams into you, you take 9 bludgeoning damage, and the spikes from the flail eat into your skin a little bit, and you look down and you recognize the metal, this whatever that this flail is made out of, looks to be the same material that you guys have kind of collected along the way.
Is that a Charlatan flail?
Charlatan flail.
Oh, it's a meth flail. Cool.
All right, Monty.
Dragon
Blue
glass.
is going to attempt to swing at you with his flail. And not at disadvantage.
Nope.
14 does not hit.
Nope.
Swing at you 5 more times, though.
11 does not hit.
Time's charm. Oof.
And a 14 does not hit.
Oof.
Whiff, whiff,
All right.
whiff.
All right.
Got some
And
dip, dive, dodge, duck, and diving going on here.
And the last one, Alice, is going to swing at you with his javelin. And he is going to swing at you recklessly.
I tried to gasp. I inhaled spit.
You're a goddamn
What is
mess.
Yeah.
wrong with your breathing tonight?
I don't know, man. I have indigestion. I ate too much Bel Air taco.
As
7
one
does not hit as he swings at you again with his javelin. 17 hit.
-1 it
Minus
won't.
it. -1 it won't. All right.
Correct.
And
No.
12 does not hit. All right. So that's
Dang.
going to end their turn.
Whiff.
Thanks for that thing you gave me.
All right.
Picked it because we're gonna run into this type of shit a lot.
So green is attacked at you recklessly. So any attack rolls against it has advantage until the start of its turn. So that's going to end their turn. Kobe, you are up.
It's going to be Buffy Boy this turn. So
Ooh.
1, 2. Well,
Buffy the Fiend Slayer.
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. I will buff.
I'm gonna get in some blesses.
And we'll pass out 3 of them. Alice, Tehran, and Quixotic.
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
Tehran, Alice, and Quixotic.
Cool.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll put a cross on me for blessed. Is there a cross? I just kind of
There's
assumed.
like shiny wings
Angel wings.
in there. Angel wings. Yeah. I'll
Where are
do the
they?
halo
You're
and the
so
angel
close.
wings.
You're other way. Yep. Oh.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yep. Oh. Oh.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh,
And me?
let me grab the range there.
Let me sneak right past you real quick once.
That's
Yeah.
a very Wisconsin thing.
Sorry, that one got me good. Ajitore.
Oh, jeez.
Oh jeez.
Cheese and rice cheese.
Do you think I could
Alright.
sneak past you there or not? Or no, or
Let's
no.
see.
You don't.
I'm trying to see if I can
Well,
activate my tattoo or not, but
How do what do we
I think
say?
it's an action.
Or no? It's a very Wisconsin.
Anahe?
As an
Think
action.
Think
So
I can sneak past
that's
there,
turn for
you there,
me. So
Anahe?
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Tehran, you are up.
I don't really want to get mixed up because I don't want to get hit and lose concentration on this. So I will fire off.
you got bless, yo.
Yeah. Oh, I get to add that to my concentration checks, but I don't have advantage. Can I get close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can close enough to this one. 1, 2, 3.
How do you not have Warcaster?
I don't know. I don't have it. It wasn't important to me right away.
Mm.
I will cast Hexblade's Curse on this guy, and then I will try to popsicle stick him.
D4s. Just reminding you.
Yes. Come on, 19.
It's just once, isn't it?
Oh, I rolled my
No.
damage. Sorry.
Whenever a
I-
target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna roll a d4.
13 hits.
Oh, cool. 13 hits.
Yeah, they're not wearing shirts, man.
I mean, neither am I.
Well, you're a bear. You're a bear now.
Not yet.
To be
Don't worry.
fair.
You turned into a bear with the red
Not yet.
shirt.
No, that was before we left. I was just playing around.
Fuck. I hit him
Yeah,
for
you had an hour with a
15
bear.
and 3 necrotic.
I have
Okay.
3 hours with the bear, and I decided to end it early and then get it back by traveling. So
Fair enough.
And then I'll
Sounds
swing
good.
at him again.
And 18
18
hits.
hits.
Another 16. 13 and 3.
Okay.
End of turn.
Thank you.
I moved 4. I could move 2 away.
Could take a swing at you for attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Fuck. I really don't want Alice to get punched. No,
She's
I'll stay here.
She's gonna rage. She'll be fine.
I'll be up there next turn.
Sounds good. Quixotic, you are up.
All right. I'm feeling beefy. I am going to draw my rapier and go 5, 10, 25 and lay into this guy. At first, I'm gonna do my bonus action, look for hidden shit, see if this wasn't like an ambush.
Okay.
Perception check to find some hidden shit. Glad it's at advantage for my eyeballs. 19.
Okay. 19. You look about. You don't see any other anything else hidden in the snow or anything.
All right. I'm a shank. Red did not attack recklessly. Green did, correct?
Blue, yeah, green was one that attacked recklessly.
Okay. 22 plus a d4.
Yeah, 22 hits.
And he is in combat with Alice, so I get my sneak attack. So he can take 25 piercing damage.
He takes 25 piercing damage.
Just walk up and
kind of looks to you and kind of mutters in some sort of language that and it sounds like common, but you can't quite understand what he's saying.
Okay. All right. Then I moved. I did bonus. I attacked. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Alice, you are up.
I will use my bonus action to enter a rage, please.
Okay.
And then I will attack green with my halberd. And I get advantage, correct?
Yeah, you do. Does he attack recklessly?
Get a wreck, Benny. Just get a wreck, Benny.
Okay.
This is gonna be a big boy. Come on, good rolls.
Maybe
So
take some big boy damage.
32.
That's good.
Okay. He
Yeah,
takes
I
But
thought
how
I
much
had
of
the
it-
highest damage this combat so
Well,
far.
I don't know if radiant matter. So divine fury is 9 of that. So 9 radiant and 23.
Hey, Benny.
Okay. Sounds good. He takes the 32 damage. And kind of looks at you. Kind of chanting.
Don't like that.
Panting. I don't like that. I want to hit him again.
Ominous. Whoa, low, 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 low. Whoa, low, low, low.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It-
D4.
Need that D4?
Does 12 hit? No.
The 12 does not hit,
Oh, you need the D4.
But a 13
So
do.
All right.
but a 13 does.
Roll that plus.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Barely.
All right.
Finally, the
13.
bless was worth it. Right there,
Was
just
it?
for that.
It was. Good job.
And I'd like to wait. I cannot use my.
Can't use your Alarm Master, right?
Nope. That's it for me.
Okay. Sounds good. With that, Monty, you are up.
All right. So blue in front of me, I lean in and I whisper a little sweet nothings in his ear and cast
You s-
dissonant whispers.
You smell bad.
Okay.
You know what I
Make
think is a better insult?
wisdom
You
save.
look like you smell bad.
Like you smell bad.
The picture of you
DC
smells
15 wisdom
bad.
save.
Just lean in and say you look too sticky.
You look too sticky.
I'm not gonna have sex with you. You're too
You're
stick.
too sticky.
What is that from?
TikTok.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm in a relationship with the moon.
Well, that son of a bitch.
Sorry. I love TikTok.
Not plugged into that one.
I think he
All right.
takes half, but doesn't move. Yeah, half. He doesn't have to move. So 6.
Okay.
Psychic.
Sounds good. He takes the 6 second damage.
I'm actually gonna give him an opportunity attack, and I'm gonna move away.
Okay. He's definitely going to swing at you with his flail.
Yep.
Didn't Tehran trigger a attack of opportunity
No,
already? Or
I didn't
no,
leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thanks for leaving me here, though.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he hits.
Well, you would have hit you
I'll
with
be
a 24
close.
for
I just
sure.
he hits 3
Bomb.
times.
Yeah, I don't think
More
you
good
start
over here.
swings when you're leaving. That'd be fucked up.
All right, Monty, you take 6 bludgeoning damage as Charlemagne Flail hits you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Super good at those ones. Yeah,
He's
Monty's
whipping that thing
confused.
around his shoulders like a
Monty
fucking
hurt himself
nunchuck.
and is
Just
confused.
Monty hurt himself.
Okay. The Charlemagne Flail bites into your skin, but the effects of the Charlemagne don't seem to take hold into your blood. Is that in your turn?
Yep. And I just step back just 2 spots right here.
Don't worry, Monty, I
on
got
this side.
this.
Yeah, you got it. I believe in you. You got all this. You know what? I'm gonna bless you too. Okay? Or not bless you. You've already been blessed. I'm gonna inspire you.
Oh, thank you.
there we go.
There you go. 'Cause I do have a bonus action I can use. Okay,
You know.
that's it. Turn.
You should get my bear token out.
Here
Alright.
comes the bear.
Who touched
Yeah,
my
make
honey
him room.
pot?
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
A smackerel of honey.
Oops, wrong thing.
Ooh, big and fuzzy.
God damn it! I did.
Has
again.
anyone seen the video of Jim Cummings doing Darth Vader as Winnie the Pooh or no?
Yes.
That is
Yes.
not familiar to me.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, but is it in Chinese?
All right.
Man,
That would get you taken out.
So Eno Bear is going to
Not
go
for dinner.
on to the north side of where Alice is, and Blue's the one that keeps kind of beating everybody, right?
Succeeding on his rolls.
Oh god.
Which is not allowed.
Mm-mm.
So we're going to go ahead and claw him.
10.
10 does not hit.
And then we will bite at him.
Chompy. Mm.
An 18 does hit, though.
Shit's sad.
Delicious.
He takes the 12 damage.
Oofda.
And that will end Eno Bear turn.
Okay. With that, Nicola, you are up.
All right, I'm going to do what I wanted to do last round. I want to bonus action hex the blue guy.
Okay.
And then I would like to Eldritch Blast him.
Light him up.
And I need to choose, I'm sorry, I need to choose a chosen ability.
Wisdom. Right? Isn't
Oh.
that our go-to?
No, that's so Hex does not affect saving throws. Saving throws and ability checks are different things.
Yes.
So probably choose strength, because if they have to resist a grapple or some kind of check from the polar bear, strength would be the one to use.
Unfortunately, nothing like that in my kit.
Yeah. Well, otherwise, I don't think anybody else does anything where grappling is important. So.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll still go with strength because I'm not sure that Nicola knows what these guys really do much yet. But I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right, you said blue,
Wow.
right?
So anyway,
You're
I was
hexing?
Blue, yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like how Frank just has a 38 special at all times.
Why would he not?
It like fits his character, right?
Yeah.
That's what my
See.
character would
And
do.
make him
15
without
does
that,
hit. And he takes a
Okay.
9 force damage.
And I need to roll a d6.
And then
And
another
3.
one, don't you?
Yes. And that's what, poison damage? Necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then I do another Eldritch Blast. An 18 hits?
And 18 hits.
Yeah. So 4 force damage and then 1 necrotic damage.
As your pink Eldritch Blast slams into this frostbitten, shirtless, nomadic creature, it slams into the bear form of Eno. Eno smacks him down, and the unconscious, lifeless form of the berserker falls to the ground.
Yeah, put a shirt on, you weird fuck.
Would you like to make up?
No shirt, no shoes, no life.
All right,
Exactly. I'm done with my turn then.
sounds good. With that, it is their turn. The red one is going to make his swings at you, Kusatic.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, and he is going to roll a d6 first. Okay, and we'll roll green, roll a d6.
Too bad.
Okay. All right. And he is going to attack recklessly. Quixotic. Red is. Does an 18 hit?
He is a 17. Roll his what do you
Okay.
call it? Bane.
Bane.
Because if he rolls a 2, then misses.
You rolled so 15 does not hit?
Correct. I have a 17 AC.
Okay, sounds good. He's gonna swing his flight at you again.
Yep. That's gonna hit regard. Yeah, that'll hit regardless.
Okay, and then he's gonna swing his flight again. I'm just gonna roll all 3.
Roll that Bane.
Roll a d4 on that.
No,
An
that'll
18
hit
hits.
too.
All
That'll
right.
hit, yes.
The first one hits you for 5 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Lucky so far.
You
You are
Don't
blessed.
say that out loud, you monster.
You are blessed. Good job.
14 on the die.
All right, and the second one, you take another 4 bludgeoning damage.
You know what? I guess I'll have that one. It's a 2.
Okay.
And then Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Oh no.
All right.
All right, let's see what happens.
As the Charlemagne flail bites into your skin, you feel the kind of the energy from the Charlemagne start to react with your blood inside and whatnot. You are now considered poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
All right, and the green one, seeing this large bear show up in front of it, is going to swing at you, with his javelin recklessly.
Yeah, he's probably gonna hit me.
It's a 17 hit.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm just going to roll 3, and then again, I'll roll. And
Yep. I'm a big target, so like yeah, all of those hits.
Okay. Even with Bane?
Even with Bane, like
All right.
well, it would have to be a D8 if anything to save me at this
All
point.
right. Sounds good. All right, so the first one hits you for 4 piercing. The second one hits you for 9 piercing. And the third one hits you for 12 piercing. I need you to make me 3 Constitution saving throws.
Going to get more poison now. It gets
You get
worse.
uber poisoned.
Wait, yeah.
I'm not even seeing
yeah.
these rolls.
Okay. As the second and third javelin pokes into you, poke into you, you feel this magical energy kind of seep into your blood. You are now considered poisoned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so that's gonna end their turn. Kohi.
All right, let's take a walk. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's try to grab some face. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Oh. Zerk.
As you reach out and touch this berserker, you feel the necrotic energy just zapping the energy out of him. He takes the 15 damage, but he's looking pretty beat up.
Okay. Bonus action.
Smack him with your shield. Oh wait, can't do that.
No. Fall on him. No. Yeah, turn.
Do a flip.
All right. With that, Tehran, you are up.
I haven't gotten attacked yet, so the razor
Pretty-
doesn't come out yet.
Goddamn crowded over here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, didn't think about that.
I'll go here, and I will move. Do I get to? I don't think I get to move my Hexblade's curse. I gain health, but I was
No,
full,
okay.
so nothing happens. I'll attack this guy. He didn't attack recklessly, did he? Red?
He
Red
did.
did, yes.
Swing with advantage. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
think it's gonna do Hexblade's curse.
So as you swing into him, the skull on your sword lights up, and as you hit into him, you see him drop dead immediately. The skull.
Isn't he supposed to make a save? Or whatever, you're doing what you're doing.
Is it?
Yeah, they have to make a save. It's a 15 con.
All right.
I'd rather not waste this on him. I want to use it on someone very specific. Oh, no, he gets executed.
Quick time event.
As it slams into him, the sword lights up, essentially lightsabering him in half.
Did you just slurp this dude's soul?
I don't. Now look at the sword. Did it look like I expended energy or absorbed energy?
As you swing into him, the one skull that was lit up is now a little bit duller now.
Wow, wow.
Okay. And then I'll move. I moved 4. I'll move 5. Did I move on a diagonal? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yep, 5.
The
Six.
brown square. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, good girl. And then I'll. Did this guy attack recklessly too?
He did.
Stick him with the pointy end.
21 hits.
He just takes the 12.
Okay. He takes the 12 damage and he's bleeding pretty badly.
Got nothing on a bonus, so that's the end of my turn.
Sounds good. Now with that, Quixotic, you are up.
All right, I will draw the Durga Dagger as I walk. 5, 15. And I will make a straight roll because he attacked recklessly, but I'm poisoned. Rapier first. 17 will hit.
17 hits.
I do get
posture's
sneak
actually
because
down.
Alice is next to him, so fuck that guy. 23.
As you take your rapier and you jam it into him, he tries to bring up his javelin to try and parry it out of the way, but it's a little bit too much for him. He can't quite get it up in time as your rapier plunges into him, felling him to the ground.
Yeah. All right. Might as well check the bodies, and I don't know if we should pitch them off the road or leave them here as a warning.
I
Tehran can slurp him up too.
Do we truly have time for that?
Make me a perception or investigation check.
Is it a visual check?
I mean, if you're checking the bodies, all right, and you're looking around for, as you look around, like you're not on the road. You are off the road. You're off the path.
That's right. All right.
So, but just make me an investigation check if you're looking to loot the bodies.
I'll make an investigation check. Fuck yeah. 7.
With a 7, these berserkers do not seem to have much on them other than their Chardolin flails and javelin. So
that's still not. That can't be as cheap as normal stuff, right?
Yeah.
What are you rolling?
On a metagaming level, is it worth using up all your spell slots to gain health in a shape that'll go away in 2 hours?
I only used one slot. That was just one spell.
You may, but it's gonna go poof
No.
as we ride along, right?
I was gonna stay as a
now-
bear for a little bit while we figure out if we're getting attacked more. Like this is just in case we're getting attacked.
Okay.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
No, that's fine.
All right. Yeah. So it was 2 flails and a javelin, right?
Yep.
All right.
Well, if we're done with this, let's cut their heads off. So at the very least, if they resurrect or whatever it is that they have going on, they won't be a problem.
Smash.
Yeah, go ahead. Pull their heads off. We've sorted through bodies. Do they? Do they also? Are they marked by Auriel or anything?
It's a non-mutilation option too. But, okay.
So what?
I have that spell.
Oh, gentle repose.
Yeah.
Where it just sends them.
No,
they
it just
can't
makes it so
be-
they can't be revived for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but now now it's not a problem ever. No heads.
Chomp.
All right. So you guys are. Sorry. So tell me. So people are picking up weapons.
I searched the bodies and took the weapons.
Okay. You're
I
carrying all
smacked the
3.
heads.
I have a bag of holding that says I am.
Okay. Sounds good. Just making sure.
Unless somebody wants one for some reason.
And
They
as a
seem to
polar
be-
bear, I smashed off all 3 of their heads.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
just
we
steps
did
on
our
'em.
we did our good deed for the day then, didn't we? Let's go.
Well,
Brr.
yeah.
Tehran, you were looking for.
I'll
Markings.
search their exposed body for marks of Auriel. Seems like it's going around.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
It's gonna be bad. Oh, it was almost a 20.
Looking at them, you don't see any sort of like marks imprinted on them from Ariel.
Okay. Then just a roaming band of undead. Do they look undead?
Well, this Chardolin is like, I mean, is definitely something that keys us into the dwarves. But let's take one of the. I'll pick up one of the Chardolin maces or whatever and take it with me.
And Quix picked him up. Or are you asking him for one of them?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have 'em.
Crix, can I see one of those?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have two maces and a javelin.
I just want to look at it. You mean you can still,
Yeah, you
quartermaster it, but
Sounds good. Are you're looking at it?
yeah. I mean, nothing like I'm not gonna try to who smithed this sort of thing. Just like if we see this on the dwarves or whatever, we'll be able to put 2 to 2 together or whatever, just for informational sake.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, we head out. Let's make it to
Do
Brinchander.
this thing.
We're burning daylight.
All right.
the 5 minutes of a day that we actually have daylight, or
Yes,
Well,
that
that's an
too.
expression in any other place in the world.
yeah.
I'm not from around these parts. Is that normal? No. Okay.
Is it normally 5 minutes?
Quicks, do you want to keep talking like that?
He says it's how he feels
If
comfortable.
it's like a whole package kind of thing, then that's perfectly fine.
It's whose a person was, so it is what it is.
Wasn't
Yeah,
asking you to stop. I was giving you permission to relax.
I don't want to forget.
I respect that.
Okay. You guys make your way back into Bryn Shander.
Let's go visit Copper and ask him what he wants to give us for putting us in such danger.
Hmm.
As we get as we get up to the gates, then I'll drop the polar bear.
He was helping to build the weather control thing, right? Copper was, right?
Seemed to be involved.
Yeah, and then he,
'cause he was the
like-
one who suggested the third ring. I think wasn't that one of the guy's requests was to let him know he was right?
Yeah, because he wrote in his letter that we have.
Well, and the dead people actually talked to him. I'm asking the people that were like full on dead. Wasn't that one of his requests that we?
Yeah, I think so.
It was in the letter that you guys read, not from what the Kratos had said. So
Okay.
I mean, yeah, he was right about the third ring, but yeah.
Maybe he'd like to hear that. Everybody likes to know when they're right.
They do.
True.
So let's go there first, and then let's go visit Tony.
All right.
okay.
To the one place.
House of the Morning Lord. Is there anything else we want to do there? Do we just gonna talk to Copper and
Oh yeah, does he want this
Peace
thing
out.
back?
We should. Well, yeah, we should probably at least ask him about our marks, right? Isn't that like the deity he represents?
yeah, I mean, I think there was a high priest there. Let me see if I have his name written down.
We all, and like I said, should see if he wants this stupid thing back.
The device?
Yeah, technically
Elder named
belongs to
Nisha.
them.
Yeah, there's an elder named Nisha.
Go ahead and talk to him. I'll be outside.
Ow, ow.
Do you
Ow,
do you
ow.
wanna talk?
Hmm?
Who?
Me?
Does Enoch want to talk?
I
Or-
can, I guess.
I mean, I know you have questions. I mean, I'm just curious if they've ever seen this before, but you have questions specifically around it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll talk to him about it. Also, I'm the one holding the amulet, so yeah, I guess I'm the one to go talk to him.
I'll come with.
All right. Where are we going again? Like
House of the
where does-
Morning Lord.
I know, but I don't remember where that is here.
Follow me.
You can just say the Theater of the Mind, but House of the Morning Lord is right there. So
All the way over there. Okay.
So just head over to the House of the Morning Lord. You do knock on the door, you go in.
Polite thing is knocking, right?
It is a house of worship.
Yeah, they open for worship right now. Get the.
I mean,
No,
Anyways,
I'm
go on.
asking you. I'm like, do we?
No, we
know?
can go in. We know these people. I mean, it's like a decent hour of the day, right? It doesn't look like there's some
and
ceremony going on.
When you look up, but judging on the sun's position, I mean, like,
What son?
you figure that like people are probably awake and yeah.
Yeah, as long as we're not crashing a funeral, a wedding, a christening, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. You open the door and you peek inside, and there is not a wedding or a funeral or anything going on. But you're greeted by Copper, the little rock gnome, and he says, "Well, welcome to the House of the Morning Lord. How? Wow! It's
Hey,
good
Copper.
to see you guys back.
Yeah,
is there
was
anything
an
I can-
adventure.
Tell me
The,
more.
Yeah, we found the house. We found the device. We found what was his name, Mr.
We found Macratus.
Macratus. Yes. Well, we found his body, and then we did meet him, but we also had to die as well. A couple of us did, myself included.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The way to break the news.
Well, you know,
wait.
cut to the chase.
Macratus is dead.
He is dead.
Super dead.
Sorry for your loss.
And
I got you a card.
Here's some flowers. I'll do like a magic trick.
Happy
flower.
4th birthday, Susan.
Okay. Anyways,
And
in all sincerity, Macratus.
and you died
He's no
as
more.
well.
Yeah. The contraption that you guys were working on, and I guess is anybody around us? I know this was sort of sensitive. I don't want to rat him out. Yeah, the contraption.
Glancing about, it's you see two other people towards the front of the kind of area, towards the praying towards the front. So
Okay, well, I'll kind of pull him aside, and the device you were working on, yeah, it malfunctioned. And then a couple of us.
He's like, I knew Macratus. He should have listened to me.
Yep, we all should have. But you were right in the end, and we were able to talk to Macratus in his, non
You were able to commune with the dead.
Yep, we were able to commune with him.
And he looks at you, and he's like, "And 5 of you died." He's like, "The House of the Morning Light. I don't know how we can." Oh my goodness! Because
we're not undead. We're not undead.
It's just you and Eno in here, correct?
Yeah, I think, right? Anybody else coming with us?
I
think it's just us.
Yeah.
So he's like, so the turtle, the elf, the
not all of us. Dead? No, not all of us. Let me tell the story a little bit. So we were able to unravel and solve some of the mysteries, and essentially what happened, we talked to Macratus, we unraveled some of the mysteries that you were working on, and we met what's his name, Lathander. He brought us back, and I show him the mark.
You know that God you love and spend your whole life worshiping? We met that dude.
Yeah. What's his fucking name again? The guy who brought us back from the dead and reconstituted our whole fucking body.
He wanted to tell you that you did a good job, and he's proud of you.
Couldn't tell you himself because he couldn't be bothered. he couldn't be fucked to show up himself, but you did great.
During this whole conversation, Eno is just kind of like slowly started looking at him like he's insane.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
After he brought me back to life, he said, "Make sure you tell Copper he's a good boy," and then bye.
Just pat him on the head. Give him a Scooby snack.
There you go.
Make sure you call him the goodest boy.
So good.
Copper,
he
looks to you. He says, your story seems almost unreal until until you showed me your wrist." And he says, "Lathander came to you."
He's just as upset as you are, right, about all of what's going on with Ariel and this whole never-ending night. So he wants all of us to do what we can to support this, right? And we're setting out on a very active adventure to confront her, and so he's seen fit that we can continue on our ways, just as I think he was happy and impressed with the work that you did as well too. So yeah, so I wanted to let you know about your friend, and I wanted to let you know sort of how that went down, but I don't know if we should should we talk to, what is it, Nissa, the elder, about this? I know my friend here has some questions, specifically about this mark, and I think we all do, as to what this might mean and if anybody's ever seen it before.
You don't want to tell him that his friend has moved on and is at peace and shit, like just.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, yes,
You
your
were
friend
literally there for that moment.
Yeah.
You watched it happen. You could have
Yep,
better
he moved
bedside manner
on.
for sure.
He's in a better place. He went to Lathander and the big house of the Morning Lord.
He says,
Big breakfast buffet in the sky.
for
Yes.
Lathander to come down and intervene, they must mean that you mean a lot to them, and they must believe in the quest that you are on. It's something that they don't do lightly.
Well, I mean, that's good. Our sincerest and our intentions have been sincere since we've been here. So it's really good to get that notice. And I mean, that's what one of the goals that we are here to do. So
I
do
can only
has
express
anyone
my
ever
gratitude for going and checking on, and I guess ultimately finding out the result of Macratus's inability to listen to reason, I guess. I'm sorry that the other half of your party is no longer with us, but I if Lathander thinks that the two of you can take down Ariel, then we believe in you as well.
Yeah, our whole party is still with us, right? Lathander. So not everybody was caught up in the device's malfunction. So everybody that you saw, I don't know if you didn't see Enoch, but Enoch here is a new member of our party. He was there with us, but everybody was in our party is whole and back, and we've all been marked with Lathander's boon. And
It was a
sign.
multi resurrection type of day.
You just
Yeah,
see this wave of
Yep.
relief pass over his face. He says, "Oh, that's quite the I am glad that everyone's okay. It was the way that I thought you said that people had died, and I did not get that people had come back to life. Wow, that is.
Yeah, it was sort of, that's when the mark happened to those that, like, and myself. I was on the other side as well of the plane and spoke to Macratus and was brought back too. So yeah, that was a very dramatic experience. The one that I hope I don't have to live through again.
Says wow. For Lathander to leave a mark like that is a true sense of belief in something new, a new beginning of starting. And he says, "If you can I take a look at your wrist? Can I write down?
Sure.
This will be a story that will be passed down for generations."
Yeah,
the story
bard
of
made a story.
the Dawn Seekers.
How far are they from like the door? Can we hear what they're talking about?
I mean, they're inside, kind of. If you're not inside, you're not going to hear what they're saying.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a 30-foot deep church or if it's like a big boy and they're just like nowhere. There's no way you can hear them. Okay.
I'm like,
Curious.
you can write about my what we've done here. You can look at my mark and all that and things like that. But yeah, so that is fine.
While you're doing that, can I talk to whoever's in charge?
Sure. I didn't know if we were talking to just Copper or if we're also talking to Nissa.
So at this point, I've just been talking with Copper. Copper says, if you'd like to talk to Nishan, then you are.
Nishan.
I can call her over if that's something that if there's something that you'd like to ask her.
Yeah, we'd like to get her perspective as well on this.
It's more of a crisis of existence.
Looks
You're
to
gonna
you,
ask Nisha to exercise her god from you.
This little gnome kind of looks up at you. He goes,
Sorry.
I understand. Let me go grab her. And then he kind of walks off. He says, "I'll be right back. Give me a second to find her and to find some parchment and ink."
Copper, I wanna let you know, like you and McCreer, you did good, right? You helped, right? And Lathander is.
Do you want it back?
What?
Copper, do you want the item back?
He says, "If the summer star."
And I reach into my robe and pull it out.
He takes it and looks at it kind of holds it up and looks at it and kind of spins the wheels and the kind of creating the gyroscopic motion and whatnot. And he says, I thought McCreadis a fool for not listening to me, but seeing this in person, it feels unreal that his work came to fruition like this. And we could do well with it here in Bryn Shander, attempting to try and make this place a little bit more bearable. But if you think that it's something that you could that could help you defeat Ariel, then the House of the Morning Lord, would be more than willing to essentially loan it out to you.
I give you my word, as soon as we're done vanquishing Ariel, it will be returned.
Says, I appreciate that more than you know.
I have a feeling that if we left it here, they'd be assailed by triplets of some kind of monster every day for the rest of their time. So it's probably best off with us anyway.
Probably.
Or your friend could come visit.
All right, let's talk to
I prefer they visited me anyway, so I think it's a win-win.
Okay, so Copper goes and brings Mission out to talk with you guys, and she says, Copper has told me a little bit on our way over here that Lathander has paid you and the rest of the Dawn Seekers a visit.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much you know about Goliaths, but this is kind of earth-shattering.
She looks to, and are you you're showing her your mark?
Yep.
And she says, the amount of reason. Give me a second. Let's see. How much would she know about Goliath?
Probably very little.
Okay. Surprisingly, a lot.
Yeah.
She says, I've studied the Goliaths and the spine of the world, and something like this I understand could be jarring. I guess the words that I have for you is that Lathander, be they who they may be, would do nothing malicious in attempting and leaving this mark on you.
My entire life has been for the community, and now I've been chosen for a higher community, and it just, I feel robbed.
She says, perhaps this marks a new beginning, a new realization that the community that you have sought to serve is larger than the one that you knew about before.
That's all I know.
She says, there's more to the world than what happened in the spine where you grew up. As you've witnessed the countless groups of people and creatures and races here in Bryn Shander, and it would take leaving your tribe, I'm sure, was not an easy choice. But when you did it for the community, correct?
Yeah.
And joining up with the Dawnseekers, I imagine, is a new community in and of itself. Is that not right? And realizing that there's groups of people, good people, outside of the spine who need help just as much as the people inside the spine, just as much as the people that you grew up with.
It's not like I can't go back, right? I could always go back home.
Home is wherever you make it to be. But if going back home, if this would prevent you from going back home, I'm sure Lathander would not want that to prevent you from going back home, if that's what you desire.
Let me get back to, like, this isn't something that's going to get solved tonight.
She says, I agree. This isn't something that can be solved tonight.
Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Says thank you. If Lathander has seen fit to bestow their boon upon you, then a thank you from me would not do justice, but that's all I have to give as a thank you from us here in Bryn Shander, from a larger community. Thank you for what you have done.
So Eno then kind of looks left and right, a little conspiratorially, leans in a little bit and goes, just between the two of us, he's rather long-winded.
She says, she kind of looks to you and smirks. And she says, I will note that in the stories that we write.
All right, I'll head back over and join Monty as he's finishing talking to what's his name about the journey.
Okay, sounds good. You guys finish telling your stories to Copper, and Copper kind of takes down some notes, draws a kind of what the mark looks like on your skin, and he says, Is there anything else I can do for you here?
Oh, don't we have a copy of the blueprints?
Leave them away.
Yeah, if you grabbed them.
Yeah, I didn't throw them away.
I probably have them.
Yeah. You think I would? Nah, I'll get to him later.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
We'll head out.
He's like, if you are ever in need of a place to stay, the House of the Morning Lord will welcome you with open arms. I will be sure to spread the good name of the Dawn Seekers here in Bryn Shander.
Aren't we champions of your god? Shouldn't we already get it?
Wait, what now?
He's like any like home of the Dawn or home of the Morning Lord would welcome us in. I'm like, aren't we champions of your god? Shouldn't we already get that?
I think that's the implication.
Yeah, I mean, we're wearing their jerseys. We get to stay in the clubhouse for free.
Yeah,
I like it.
You're gonna stay in the youth hostel.
Yeah.
Hey, with the big symbol.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, we'll go out.
All right, you guys head out of the House of the Morning Lord, back out into the frigid cold of Bryn Shander.
I mean, how'd it go in there? Did you break it to him really nicely? Yeah.
Oh, super nice. Yeah.
I bet you did great.
So just for the record, everybody in there, stupid.
Oh, I'm very persuasive.
That's quite a judgment to be making, Kettle.
I mean, I am very persuasive from time to time. So
How did they not? How did they believe you? How?
He doesn't lie a lot. Maybe he just told very
No.
strange truths.
He told him that. He told him that the god said that he was a good boy.
I mean,
sometimes people want something so much they don't care if it's true.
yeah, not so many words. Also, like I also told him a little bit of what he wanted to hear, and comfort him and console him after telling him his, I mean, clearly the god wanted like that to happen because he, brought us back after we solved the puzzle, the god puzzle. So,
I mean,
yeah,
to be
I
fair,
don't think it was too far off. And he was a good boy.
All right, let's go talk to Tony and then get our sleds and get the fuck out of here.
Sounds
go
good.
find a meteor.
Okay. You guys head down to Tony's house. Is everyone going going inside this time?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys head over to Tony's and you knock on the door. And the door opens. There's no one greeting you behind the door. But it's as if they know who's already standing at the door. And you see a ghostly hand kind of waving you guys inside. And you hear from down below the dwarven call up to you. And he says, "I'm down here. Come on down." And you guys kind of follow the sound of Tony's voice, pulling you down into the depths of his library here. He says, "Well, aren't you guys a sight for sore eyes?"
Yeah, I mean, we checked out cabin. A lot of us died. Now we're back, and here we are.
He
We need
looks
those
surprised.
dogs.
He says, "A lot of you died. Well, isn't that quite the adventure, I guess?"
So far, so good.
He was pulling information for us, and that we were supposed to pick up the next day. I'm trying to remember.
I do not
what
recall.
it was. Yeah. Well, we'll get it on the way back through next time, I'm sure. But
Let me see. Do I have any notes?
Your
information.
wizardly benefactor. We still use a team of sled dogs or two.
He says, "Valine, she's down below if you want to." And he says, "Valine, you're being requested." She you see this kind of gray-haired, eye-patched little lady come up the stairs, and she says, "Welcome back to Bryn Shander. Looks like are you guys ready to you came back to borrow my sled. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the offer. So, how many do you have?
She says I can furnish 2 sleds, and which should be more than enough for the 7 of you, I believe. And yeah, you guys are heading down into the spine. That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if we had said as much, but yeah.
We had. I thought that was why we had specifically gone for her.
Okay.
Otherwise, we wouldn't have needed them. The sleds will make it easier off the road, I thought.
Yeah.
Just great. I get to go somewhat back home already.
So, she says, "Are you staying? Are you leaving immediately, or do you kind of prepare them for you for the morning?"
You can't have them prepared now.
So I can have them prepared now. If you're looking to leave right away.
That's the.
But we don't have
intent,
a reason to
yes.
stay, do we?
Okay.
I'm asking everyone.
Yeah, I mean, unless you just kind of want to spend the night just to go out in the first thing in the morning.
I'd rather go. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. She
Like,
says, "Give me about 36 minutes to prepare the sleds. Meet me down at the southwest gate out of Bryn Shander."
Should we make it an even hour and take a short rest?
We'll see you an hour and 10.
There you go.
Little extra
Give a
time.
little extra time.
She says, "All right. Then I will see you in an hour and 10 minutes down at the southwest gate."
That's right. I would like to take a short.
I will. Are we gonna take the short rest in the library, or
May as well.
Yeah.
It's one of the more
Okay.
comfortable areas we've been in this whole goddamn place.
That's true. I'm good because my temporary hit points ate the hit there, so I might do a little walking around while I'm
I didn't get touched,
while
so
we're here.
Yeah, I got hit, but it was all as the bear. So
the warlocks would probably just like to take
Yeah.
the short just for that.
Go to town, man.
yeah, go for it.
I've been with this party for a minute. I know what's up.
Yeah. So when I sit, I'll probably thumb through a book. I'll go, Tony, do you have much in the way of records for other cities, or
Says,
more literature than almanac?
"What records are you looking for?"
Luskin.
For Luskin? Most of my records for I don't keep many records for Luskin up here.
I don't think so.
If you're looking
What
for
about the Winter Palace? Anything on that? The people who occupy it, the coming and going of what do you want to call that? Like there's a word. I can't think of it. Not dynasty. What is the word in like the Catholic Church when generations of people that worship in the Vatican change over? Can't fucking remember what it's called. But yeah, that kind of shit.
He says, "I do happen to have a book about the history of the Winter Palace," and kind of says, "Give me a moment to go and find it for you."
Sure.
And you see him kind of.
What do you want for it? Would you like a 2-pound bag of magical cocaine?
We do. If we could. It's not a trade necessarily, because I assume this is a library, but we do have those books from the Wizard Tower.
Those aren't my books to give away.
I was not implying, but a library is like a museum.
We
Gets
got
more,
that spell
that gets
book
more
that we can give 'em.
use. And we've got some spell scrolls and some other stuff, but
Yeah, I'm up
says
for
it-
donating the books.
He says it's a library. The book, and it doesn't cost you anything to read a book here.
Oh, I intended. I only have an hour. Would you mind if I took it and brought it back? And I only intended to pay for it just in case something happened. You know.
Something always happens.
You can give me my magical cocaine back when I get back here. I don't care.
He says, it's nothing against you. But I usually don't let my books leave here, especially with an adventurer leaving to go adventure.
What about a
So I have to
copy?
go
Can you make a
recover him
copy?
from the field.
My copy's gonna take a while.
It is pertinent to solving the Oriole problem. I have...
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Is like if he can make a copy, we can get the copy from him on our way back.
You know,
Truly, Tony, I would take care of it. But if you can't make an exception, you can't make an exception.
Roll me
look
a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yes. Oh no, I did advantage. Well, one of them's a 13. The minimum is a 20. I was gonna throw a D6 on it anyway. Let's do a D6. And what's inspiration? Monty, is it a D6?
It's a D6.
Yeah, it's 2 D6s on there too.
Why do you have 2 D6?
I have a D6 from past life. I can choose to use it, and a D6 from inspiration. So 26.
inspiration
For
I think, only
persuasion?
It's only 10 minutes though.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, it's
inspiration
only
only lasts 10 minutes.
Then pull
Yeah.
the 4 off. I'll take the 22.
Okay. Tony says, I normally don't make exceptions. Is there something specific that you're looking for that I can perhaps during this hour that you are here copy down for you?
I want
For you to be able to study and find out more information.
I'll give him the name Gallender and tell him I want to know everything about him while he was at the church and everything that happened, and then what led to him leaving. And then when I leave, I want you to also see if there's any record of him being up here.
He says, I'll look through here and find what I can and copy it down for you about Gallander's time at the Winter Palace. And while you're out adventuring, I will see if I can find more information about if he traveled up here into Icewind Dale. That's what you're asking, correct?
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay. He says, let me see what I can find here in the Winter Palace, in this book on the Winter Palace, and I'll get that information to you before you leave.
I'll keep my sack of magic dust. Thank you.
Can I just like, what magic dust are you?
Santa
Charlie,
cocaine?
I literally have a 2-pound component pouch full of magic dust from Santa's workshop.
That's right.
I've had it forever.
Keelan,
It
he
had a
does-
Best Buy date.
Yeah, right.
I mean, magic dust doesn't go bad.
He has the potential
Just
to
lose
cast
efficacy.
the spell Legend Lore, which lets him get a lot of information about something, and he technically also has Fabricate, which might allow him to copy a book if you wanted to allow that.
Okay.
They're options, but that's up to you.
He would use Fabricate during this hour-long time period to copy out the sections pertinent to Gallander that Tehran is looking for. But he would not be able, like, this Fabricate would not be able to copy an entire book.
You can fully create things from nothing, but it would be bending the rules of it because it's based off he would have to have, I think with a blank book he could make the book, but the thing is he's not skilled as a I don't know, whatever bookbinder. Like if he had the ability to use some sort of tool that would generate paper, or like a scribe or something like that, technically he could fabricate the book as is. So it's a potential use, but it would be up to your discretion. Like he could technically fabricate a suit of armor because he's got smith's tools from raw metal, but he can't fabricate a wooden house because he's not a woodworker. So because he doesn't have tool use for whatever bookbinding would be, that would be up to your discretion, because I don't think there is a tool use for that. But he is a wizard, so technically he does know about books and scribing and things like that.
It's very specifically a librarian too. But I'm
Yes.
happy with just getting what I asked for. I don't need the history of the Winter's Palace, because I'm sure I don't give a shit about what happened after Gallender left, and I know what happened before he was there. So
While he's scribing, if I don't break his concentration, I'll probably walk up to him. I have a couple things I want to ask him about quick.
He looks up to you, and you see him kind of going through and kind of trying to get as much information as he can fabricated into the new book for Tehran. But he looks up to you and he says, can I help you?
I look tense. I have recently discovered a newfound appreciation for the arcane arts, and I am, first off, because of our mission, looking for anything that might help us to kill a god. I feel concern as a mortal person, the ability to strike a blow that would even damage them. Is there something here that might help me with that? And if you can point me to a section, I'll look for that. And then the other thing I would say is, because of this newfound appreciation, I find that I might be interested in taking up some study in it. And I was wondering if you could point me in the right direction.
do you have a god-killing section?
He says there have been numerous heroes in the past who have taken on gods. This is not the first time that anybody has set out to defeat some sort of evil, nor will it be the last time. But what information are you seeking specifically?
I have concerns that the weapons I have in my possession will not even damage something of that quality, and so perhaps a special poison, a weapon that is known to reliably do damage to some sort of deity, something that I would be able to get my make into my possession type of thing.
He says, well, most deities are just like the rest of us, are not usually immune to magical weapons. Is your weapon magical?
I don't own anything of that sort yet.
He says that could be a problem. He says, what you ask for is more than I am able to give you at this exact present moment, as I am currently trying to copy this over for your friend. Let me do some research for you, and see what I can obtain information-wise for you. When you come back from the spine, stop by here. and I should have more information for you.
That sounds good. Thank you. And then baby's first magic book, perhaps.
He says you're wanting to research the arcane, right? You're wanting to go. You're wanting to learn something, some magical spells.
It's something I'm considering. Yes, I feel like it might be a little more helpful than stabbing it. Ariel seems like a tall order.
He kind of he goes over and kind of looks over the bookshelf, kind of thumbing his finger across, pulls out a book and hands it to you. And he hands you a book that the title says "Wizarding and You: The Study of the Arcane Arts."
Okay.
He says, "This one is one that this one I loan out. This one I have multiple copies of in the back. When I asked that you bring it back when you're done with it, but this one would answer the questions that you're looking for about learning about the arcane arts."
What did you call it? Wizarding and You?
Wizarding and You, a study of the arcane arts.
Is it for muggles or?
It is, as you kind of read through the chapter titles, basically it is a brief description. The first chapter is like, what is magic?
These are the schools. This is how you would use them.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yep.
Meta out of game. Are you thinking about taking a level of wizard or?
Not next level, but probably. I was gonna ask if I might shift subclasses at some point.
Sounds good.
Because there's a like slightly magically advanced rogue subclass, and then maybe something else.
Okay.
It was an arcane trickster.
Yeah,
arcane trickster. Yep.
That's the one. Yeah.
While we're kind of milling about, I'll walk up to Monty and ask, do you have like 10, 11 minutes on your hands?
I do.
I'll kind of throw an amulet into your lap. You want to take a look at this?
I will.
Found it in the cabin.
Ah, yes. I was a little preoccupied, but
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I will take a look at it.
Quite dead.
Yep, that was an ordeal. And we're back. You would sort of know, but yeah.
It was very quick for me. I didn't get to talk to anybody.
I don't think we got the true experience. I think we were put in a pause area for a little bit. So based off of how things went. But
if you actually died, you would know. You leave, you go somewhere, you get judged, and then you get placed somewhere else.
Yeah. McGregor passed on to I'm assuming there. So yeah, we weren't quite there. We were in the upside
down
down.
into whatever part of the upper planes that Lathander occupies. If he was a good boy, if he wasn't, then who knows? If he broke his oath moments before dying, he could end up in the City of Judgment and be stuck there for the rest of time.
Yeah.
The thing that happens.
The scales are unforgiving sometimes. So.
Ellenvor doesn't give a shit.
It's kind of his job, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will take a look at this. Let you know in like 10, 11 minutes.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'll ritually do identify on it.
Okay. As you cast identify on the amulet.
Also, so I'll do the identify thing, but also I'll do like my just historical background and knowledge as a historian and all of that as well in it too. So there's the identify part, and then if you want me to make any other checks too, let me know. But
okay. As you start looking over the item, you start looking, and the magic kind of starts to weave around it, and you're looking at this silver and turquoise amulet. You come to recognize the magic that's within it is a amulet of protection from turning. That's not what I want to do.
It's a crab.
It's an amulet of protection of turning into a crab.
Tehran, are you technically undead or no?
We play it fast and loose. I'd totally be okay if I was considered undead and humanoid. So maybe sometimes I don't get the benefit of things that don't affect undead. Or maybe sometimes I'm affected by things that are bad for undead.
We haven't really, we do play that fast and loose. Technically, I think you are undead, and if Cody...
I think I was until Reborn became official, and then when it became official, they pulled the undead part, but it's a part that I actually liked, so I wouldn't mind if I kept it.
Okay.
Does this give you like some advantage then? Preventing you from being affected by... We run into
That's why I was laughing when I heard what it
paladin.
was. Yeah, essentially,
or
if
cleric.
someone casts turning near you accidentally, you don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to run.
Requires attunement.
Yeah, like me.
Well, I think it's things that you choose in an area. This is an interesting thing. I didn't know this is a real thing.
I mean, the other option is, of course, we put it on somebody who's going to be up front just in case we come up against somebody who can do it, and it just so happens to work on us.
Think you can turn anything that's not undead.
You have advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead. What weirdly specific thing to have. Why did the priest of Lathander have this?
Looking at it, the symbol on it looks to be the symbol of Lathander.
Well, yeah, I pulled it off his corpse. Yeah, I pulled it off of what's-his-face's corpse. Like, why does he have this?
It's a good question. I wonder if he was trying to prevent himself from, if he became undead, from leaving. I don't know, from being controlled.
Truly, I wouldn't have use for it. I don't have a way to equip it that I can unequip something else. So too bad it doesn't help any of you, but I'll hold on to it, I guess.
Yeah, it might be worth a trade.
Yeah.
I'll find an undead magical item merchant.
Come across a lich or something, I mean, it could be useful. So.
Drop a pen or something. Yeah, lich. Make a deal with a lich.
All right.
Yeah,
Are we
those
good
go
with
well with that. Thank you.
Are we good with our in-between stuff?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. You guys head out. Tony gives you a packet of information, Tehran, relating to what he was able to find in the Winter Palace book about Galander. He says, I will see what else I can find about if Galander traveled up here to Icewind Dale and let you know what I find. Stop by here when you return to see if I have found anything yet.
Thank you. Do you know anything about the star that fell in the spine?
He says, not much other than the talk of the town is that it seems to have crashed up in the spine. There's usually rare metals and garnets and that come down with such such things. So, but getting up there is always dangerous work.
All right. Before we head out, I'll be a little late. I'm gonna swing into the blacksmith and see if my armor's done, and I'll meet you guys there.
Okay. Sounds good. So you head over to Black Iron Blades and you open the door and you're greeted with this gust of warm air punching you in the face and says, welcome back to the Black Iron Blades. You're here to pick up your armor, correct?
I am.
Your chest plate?
Yes.
Says,
I have the loaner here. No, kind of set it on the table.
Kind of looks at it and it's like, looks like you had a little bit of an adventure while you're out there.
Not that much. This looks like normal wear and tear to me. Don't you agree?
He says, it looks like it looks like it's normal wear and tear. And he says, what you're here. He kind of looks into the back and he yells back there, hey, bring up the chest plate. He kind of, your chest plate gets brought out by his helper in the back, and you see this kind of like almost what looks like to be pristine looking chest plate, a new all of the corrosion that kind of happened to it seems to have been fixed and is no longer seemingly an issue.
I see you cleaned it up. Maintain the symbolism on the chest and all that, and really, I'll take a look at it. Did they fuck with it? Does it look okay?
You look it over, it looks to be back in the same shape as almost as if the day that you received it.
Okay. All right. Did I owe him? Did I pay him already?
He says,
I think I paid him when I also paid for the rental.
Sure, we'll say I don't remember offhand if you paid him or not.
Maybe you didn't. You can tell me later, and I'll
Sure, he
change
did
it.
but
Yeah, I think I paid for the rental and the repairs at the same time.
Okay, we'll go with that. So he says, "Thank you for your patronage of Black Iron Blades. If there's anything else I can do that that I can help you with in the future, let me know."
Sure, I will. Until then, I'll kind of see what your work was like, firsthand.
All
and then I'll
right.
just leave.
Sounds good.
Meet up with everybody.
All right, so you guys all head down to the southwest gate of Bryn Shander, and you meet up with Valine Harpo. She has she's already waiting for you on the outside of the gates. She has 2 sleds ready to go, and she says, "These sleds will do well off the trail if that's your intent to get up into the spine. The animals that pull this won't tire." She says, she kind of gives you a little bit of a wink. She says, she's like, basically, I see anybody who wants to roll me an insight.
yeah. They're magic, aren't they? You're giving us magic animals. I can feel it. Insight check. $13.
Hey.
13 Quixotic and 19 Kohi. She seems to be a little bit cagey about describing exactly what kind of animals they are, and kind of as you look at them, they seemingly look like large dogs, essentially.
Okay, these aren't like the fucking winter wolves or whatever that we saw before that she's just got like a pack of that she tamed, are they?
No.
Okay.
They look to be large sled dogs.
Knowledge nature, I guess, maybe, kinda.
Okay.
Just, I'm curious to see if it's something that I would do, like if they're recognizable. Nope. Recognizably different, but they are not. Okay. So the implication she's giving us with the wink and a nudge is that there's no, they won't tire.
They won't tire, no.
Okay. All right. Neat.
Okay. And she says, when you come back, come back to the stables here and send word that you've returned and take good care of my sleds here.
We will, yes.
And with that, she says, good luck on your quests and stay warm as you can. And she kind of ushers you guys off out into the wild.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun,
As we get out of the thing, I'll pop the wand of magic detection. Does anything on the sled or the dogs appear to be magical?
As you cast the wand of magic, the dogs seem to be very magical.
Oh, neat.
Yes.
You get a strong aura of. Give me just a second.
Goodest boy.
Yeah, they're best boys.
Yes. Good boys.
It's just a bunch of fucking Burmese mountain dogs or whatever they are, just massive. Biggest boys.
Hang on one sec.
That'd be something to see, a sled team of Burmese mountain dogs.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. These are cool dogs.
It's a big boy.
Like the four-wheel drive version.
While we're riding,
You get a strong illusionary sense on the dogs. Magic.
Okay.
The sled ride, I'm gonna not drive and be a passenger, and I will unattune from my tattoo and attune to the necklace.
I will bring my tattoo out. So just going forward, can we assume it's kind of rolling around unless I say I pull it back?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And as you guys get kind of, are you guys following? So you guys are heading towards the comet first.
Yeah. There's
it's on its way.
That goes out. Hang on, where is it? It looks like we could probably, so we have a map and a general location, right? We could follow this path
to the river.
and then
to the river.
and then when we get to the river, break. Because I assume there's got to be a bridge to cross the river, so we could probably cross here and then follow the river and then break off. But the trick is going to be getting into this area from here or here. Like we'd have to ford a frozen. Well,
I think
all the rivers are frozen solid, right?
We took a river to.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of places to the spire. We followed a river for a lot of the ways there.
Yeah, we'll follow the river down here, and then we'll take the river, or close to the river, up to the mountain, the meteor, and then we can sneak up on whatchadoogers.
Okay.
I go from the meteor, we can go south and then up this pass, hopefully.
Okay. Sounds good. You guys set out down the 10 trail from Bryn Shander. After about an hour or so, kind of the dogs that were guiding your sled, whatever illusionary magic that was surrounding them before seems to dissipate, and you start to see their true form take shape, and what you thought were dogs look to be actually why am I failing on the name?
They're just
Fucking-
people running on all fours.
Yeah, it's just like fucking hellhounds. It's a whole train of nightmares.
What you see is essentially a pack of kobolds running your sled, and as you look closer, these kobolds seem to have patches of scale and whatnot missing from them, and you get a strong sense of undead coming from them.
Zombie kobolds?
There's a
Enslaved
pack of
zombie kobolds?
You seem to be
Full
running
sled
two
dog.
sleds of zombified kobolds pulling
Oh,
you
God.
through the Icewind Dale.
Are they happy about
Oh,
it
yeah.
or are they enslaved?
They're
I'm
well,
happy
they're
about it.
zombies. They don't have a.
They don't have,
They're like
they don't have
robots at
feelings
this
about
point,
everything.
essentially. Yeah.
I don't talk about doppelgangers like that. You should definitely talk about undead things.
Can you pull the sled?
You're not a zombie though. That's different. You're similar to a white or something.
Can you make them look like dogs again?
Can you fix it?
Just,
I don't want to
don't-
actually see the suffering.
I don't know if anybody has a way to do that.
Press to digitate.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
They
could
just don't
clean,
smell
yeah, that'll
anymore.
clean the frost off their faces. Oh, I don't. Let me see what scrolls we have, because we don't use those scrolls for anything else. Yeah, we don't have anything that would.
I'll just get used to it. It's fine.
Yeah, that doesn't make me.
Don't ever get used to
comfortable
it.
either.
It's an
Yeah, right.
abomination.
It's gonna haunt my dreams.
So as you guys head down the 10 trail, the Monty has kind of slipped from your forward consciousness for a while, but
Nope.
that pulsation
Mm.
seems to be growing
Coming back. We're getting away from tourmaline.
louder, more frequent as you head south here along the 10 trail. And as you guys start to head off the trail and start to follow the river up into the mountains, Monty, it's almost as if whatever has been calling you is calling you now directly. It seems as if you're on the pathway to whatever has been calling you.
So it's happy.
It's calling you home, Monty.
It's calling me home.
And as you guys
You're so fucked.
head off the trail and follow the river up into the mountains, you trudge deeper into the mountain valley. As you come across, you see an eerie glow betrays a monstrous outline of something stupendous and ominous. It looks like a cephalopod with slimy, ropey tentacles as thick as tree trunks that has tried and failed to bury in its immense bulk in the snow.
What?
And that's where we're going to end tonight.
What the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Da-da-da.
So
Wait, what did he say?
Cephalopod.
Like a
It's
nautilus shell?
An immense cephalopod.
Like a nautilus shell?
A stupendous and ominous cephalopod
Tree trunk
Looking-
tentacles.
thing greets you guys in the
Oh, don't go
location of where
cheating.
the comet was reported to have fallen.
Hey, Colin, haven't you been playing that new D&D game?
I have. And there's a lot of
Okay.
these things in it.
Just checking.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's not great.
So,
This is never great.
Someone's gonna lose their mind, literally.
Like it's gonna be flayed right out of them.
and that's where we're at tonight.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, thanks everybody.
Cool. All right.
Later.
It was good.
Like and subscribe. Somewhere
Yeah,
up there.
smash it, smack it right there.
Why is it? Is it?
If you like this video, look at the here or there.
Absolutely flay that subscribe button.
Xi Jinping looks like Winnie the Pooh.